So things didn't go swimmingly last time, did they? Let's see if we can do any better in the Champions League. Hello guys and welcome to the Chasing Pack here with Liverpool, and in today's episode we're going to get the second leg against Real Madrid. Just wanted to quickly show you, we've played one game before, obviously we take on Real Madrid after obviously last episode, which unfortunately we lost the Carabao Cup, but then we did go through obviously in the FA Cup as well, like sort of thing. So it wasn't too bad, but yeah, loss of the FA Carabao, I should say, was a little bit one hard to take considering how poor Chelsea were and they just nick it right at the end. But there we go. Sorry for the spoilers, but there we are. Like guys, I just wanted to show you that not only did we beat Aston Villa, as you can see, a box standard like sort of result really, but look at what West Ham has done for us against Arsenal. Yeah, that's a big help, as it were, towards us regaining the title. I just wanted to quickly show you now that we've got a 5-point lead at the top of the table with 29 games played. So yeah, things are looking a lot better in the Premier League. Like I say, today we're going to be faking. I'm not going to be faking at all. We're going to be focusing, I should say, on obviously Real Madrid to start things off, and also in today's episode as well. Not only have we got Real Madrid, we're going to take on Leeds. Yeah, we're going to face Leeds United in today's episode as well in the Premier League. So that is what is going to be coming up. Then you won't miss anything because, as you can see, yeah, we got Manchester United, and then we got Nottingham Forest in the quarterfinals. So that will be in Tuesday's video. Like I say, today Real Madrid, it is 0-0 from that first leg. Right then, I'll stop talking about it. Let's get into it. Oh, just before we do, some good news. I know, things have not been particularly good of late, but I've managed to put in some transfers ready for the new season. The new season, by the way, will be a very fast, quick season because FM21 is literally around the corner. So it will be the final season with Liverpool, but it'll be a quick one because it's going to be kind of like a Galacticos kind of, just going to go for all, some of the best players that are out there and stuff like that. So I just want to quickly show you that we have done the deal for Matthias de Ligt. He is going to be coming 80 million initially, with a 90 million where it goes up to 90 million, but the extra 10 million is all dependent upon whether he scores 20 goals. I think I put it down to 20 goals in the season, which for a defender, yeah, I think that's pretty good. So we've done that. We've also going to be bringing in Sebastiano Esposito from Inter Milan, also for 80 million as well. If you're not entirely sure about this guy, I just wanted to show you his stats here. So we're going to be bringing him in. It's basically just to freshen things up and stuff like that. And yeah, there will be a few players like leaving, obviously, to replace, to balance the books and stuff like that. And the other one is Frankie de Jong. It's not gone through just yet. They have accepted the deal at 115 million, possibly going up to 125. Yeah, a little bit more for him. I did try the 80 million again for him, but they wouldn't have it. So we managed to do a deal with Jurgen Klopp's side, Barcelona, for 115 million. So it's just literally now just sorting out his contract, which I've just literally done. I'm just waiting for him to accept it. And when it's got like that bit down the side where the get my words out, the agent, it goes green, doesn't it? He's happy with everything. So it's just a case of, hopefully in this episode, Frankie will say yes. And so that's 3 big players that are going to be joining us for next season. If there's any big players that you want to see, get them down in the comments, guys, and I'll try and sign them for next season, which will be like a fast, quick season going through, just seeing what we can pick up in the final season ready before FM21 comes out. So here are the 2 lineups going into this particular one. We've got Alisson in goal. I'm going to play a massive risk here. He's only just come back from injury, but I just feel the fact that he's the best right back probably in the world at this point. He's going to be captain in the side. Yeah, Trent is back from his injury. It is risky. He probably won't last the full 90 minutes, but I just want to put out the best possible side that I can to get through. We got then Gomez, and we got Declan Rice alongside each other with Andy Robertson. Yes, it is not Luis Felipe. He is just out with a virus, which was just a bit of a shame. I was thinking about paying Lowen, but then I thought maybe if we go, for the English sort of connection there, they play those for England, so why not? Like, you know what I mean? We'll do that. Then this could be a risk, but I think he deserves a place. Hernandez has been really good, so he's gonna go alongside Ruben Neves, who's having a fantastic season this time around. Moriba also having a great season. He's going to be there. Asensio against his former employers is out on this side. Kylian Mbappe, I'm going to play as striker rather than out on this right hand side with Anthony coming on that right hand side, just because Lautaro Martinez just hasn't really been firing in this particular season. He's been sort of like hit and miss, really. So he is on the bench to possibly come on, but I am going to start with Kylian up top. As for Real Madrid, they've got Courtois in goal, Maffeo, Demiral, Martinez, Pellegrini as their back four. They've got Florentino Luis there just ahead of them. Fabian, Mason Mount is also there, playing kind of a sort of a defensive kind of role, which you can understand. They're away and stuff, and maybe you're going to catch us on the counter attack. And why wouldn't they catch us when they've got like the pace of Raheem Sterling, Dybala, and then this danger man up top, Haaland? They didn't really play this stronger side when they were in the Bernabeu, which was strange, and they got away with a 0-0. So I suppose it's they probably thought we'll win it at Anfield. We've got to make sure they don't. Here we go. So the two teams come out here on a fantastic, loud Anfield, European night here, and Mbappe will get things underway. It's a shame that there's like rain coming down and stuff. That seems to be every episode. There's just rain. But here's a chance as Anthony has now managed to get himself just on the edge of the box, plays it in, just a teasing sort of ball in there, but not able to get anything. As Haaland now is actually putting this one forward. Raheem Sterling sees Fabian ahead of him. Good challenge there, like, you know what I mean? And we've managed to maybe catch him on the counter-attack. If Asensio plays the right ball, he's actually played it across here. Oh, well, I thought he was going to pick out Mbappe. He actually swung it across to Anthony. Anthony tried to find Mbappe, but not able to do anything. Can we get anything from this corner as Joe Gomez fights for that one? But unfortunately, it comes off his head and goes over. So a good start, you know what I mean, like in these early stages. So it's a chance here as Dybala puts this one into the box, and here is the possibility. Well, okay, Haaland there, I'm not entirely sure what happened, but if he carries on shooting like that, we'll be happy. But I think there was an offside call. There's Gomez goes right over the top, Route 1 stuff here, gets Mbappe in. Oh, he's got to do better. He's got to do better. That was a glorious opportunity there for us to score. So far, we are controlling the shots and stuff. How can we get anything from this? As Moriba nearly manages to lob it over, Courtois. But, it's not happening. Joe Gomez now with a free kick here, just on the halfway line. Trent plays this one in. Chance for Ruben Neves, and we're getting close. And we've got to do better. We're hitting them too central at the moment. We've got to try and pick out those corners. So to throw in on the far side, it'll be Andy Robertson that will throw this down here to find Moriba, gets it back from him. Andy Robertson now tries to get something, but it's come to Ruben Neves. Oh, and there we go. What a strike. He's having a fantastic season. I said we had to pick out the corners, and he has certainly picked out the corner this time. Like Ruben Neves, what a season he's having. He really is playing particularly, fantastic football, probably the best of his career at the moment, as Moriba just lays this out, and look at this for a strike right into that top corner. What a hit to get his 14th goal of the season. Nicely done, Ruben. And that takes us nicely into the break as well. As you can see, shot-wise, yes, we are dominating the shots. I understand that they would dominate the possession, that they're playing that more sort of deeper line, sort of full midfield, so I can understand that. It's just a shame that out of the 15, only 5 on target. That's again, it's this issue that we seem to have, and it's only 1-0, which is all they have to do is score, and it's that away goal worry, but hopefully we can come out. I'm not going to sit on this. I'm going to still attack and go for it. So we are into the second half as we have a free kick on that far side with Joe Gomez now just laying it here, just a short pass here to Hernandez, just playing it round here. Trent just cuts this one inside. Hernandez goes long with this one over the top. Mbappe maybe has caught them out. Courtois off his line. What was Courtois doing there? And Kylian Mbappe gets his 22nd of the season. That is a major reason why I was playing him rather than Lautaro. It's just his pace and stuff. We're going a little bit Route 1 here. I don't know why we're doing Route 1. I've not asked him to, but we just caught them out here. Takes it down well. Courtois, what is he doing? Massive questions. I'm sure Allegri is going to be asking of what his goalkeeper was up to there, but hey, I don't care. We are winning by 2-0 now. So we're around about the 70-minute mark. It's 2-0, which is a good scoreline for us. But as you can see, Real Madrid have made a few changes. Dybala's now going to be up top. As you can see, Sterling's gone over to the right-hand side. They brought Rodrigo on this left-hand side. So Haaland has left the field. So going to make a couple of changes myself. Going to shore things up a little bit in that midfield. We're bringing on the experienced Jordan Henderson, obviously the club captain. Lamar is going to come in on that left-hand side because Asensio is maybe out of all the players out there, not playing as well as everyone else. And maybe that's just because obviously he's up against his former employers. I'm not sure. So Thomas Lamar is going to come up there, and hopefully the French connection between him and Mbappe will be a good one. So we're into injury time now, and it's probably one of the final highlights of the game as Thomas Lamar has picked this up. And can he just lay this back? He can to Henderson. So the two substitutes working together there. Hendo now just plays it to Mariba. Back to Lamar. What can he do? Can he finish it? He can. It's all over. It's all over. I mean, it kind of felt all over anyway. But Thomas Lamar there, coming off the bench, and it's 3-0, guys. A very, very good result, and we've played really well here in front of the Anfield faithful, and a lovely reverse sort of like shot there, and yeah, Thomas has got his 6th of the season, and there we are. Yeah, as you can see, not brilliant when it comes to Real Madrid. You think, they'd at least got a shot on target. That is pretty poor considering the quality that they've got in that side. I thought we were having issues with getting shots on target and stuff like that, but we turned things around a little bit with possession. We got more control of it. I think it was the fact that Real Madrid were chasing the game a little bit, so they there was more gaps opening up, and we managed to obviously get ourselves into a good positions, and then, like I say, Lamar coming in off that bench, totally sealing it in injury time with the 3rd goal. So really well done, guys. Great performance. Let's continue that as we take on Leeds. So I did say this probably deal would go through in today's episode, and as you can see, yes, Frankie de Jong will be playing for us next season. Yes, he has put pen to paper on a deal that is gonna make our side just even better and even stronger and stuff like that. Like I say, there will be players obviously that will have to make way for certain players and stuff, but I just thought a few face changes would make things a little bit different just going into that final season. But there we are. Like I say, time to take on Leeds. Now, obviously, we're going to have to make some changes for this one because we've only literally just played Real Madrid, and then 2 days later we got Manchester United as well. So it's very, very sort of close. We've got quite a lot of games in a short period of time. So this is where we rely highly on squad depth. So yeah, here are the two teams going into this one. Like I say, there has been some changes. Alisson will remain in goal, but we've got Nico Williams going to be coming in at right back. Just don't want to play Trent that quick. He's only literally just come back, from injury, and I don't want to get him injured. I'd rather save him for the Man United game. Then we got Lowen and Declan Rice going to partner each other. Andy Robertson with the captain's armband. Ruben Neves and Bentancur in the midfield. Thomas Lamar going to play in the camp. Lautaro Martinez back up top for this one. And then a couple of I wouldn't say they probably are not youngsters anymore, really, are they? But Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott now out on the wings, giving them some game time as well. There's a few players that could cause us some issues. Hopefully they won't. Here we go. So early highlight here is Johnson kicks this one out here, finds Morpie, and we cuts this one inside to find Puig. Puig back to Rob Holding there, all the way back here to Sam Johnson under, but good pressure there from Lautaro, and he's sort of forced him into a mistake as now Harvey Elliott just lays this off to Bentancur, who then in turn finds Lowen out here to Nico Williams. Nice first time touch inside to Harvey Elliott, who's trying to go for that top corner there, but just got his bearings a little bit off there. So corner as Lamar puts this one in, and it's gone all the way across here. Bentancur now hoping to maybe lay this one back inside to find Nico. Nico goes back across. Curtis Jones has been complete and utterly left there at that far post, and first time hit on the volley. Nicely done. This is 2nd goal of the season. Nice bit of play here from Nico Williams to pick him out. As you see here, he just sees them in acres of space here, and it's a first time hit, and the keeper's just flat-footed, doesn't know what to do, just stands and watches it go past him. So we've got a free kick, whereas Lamar's puts this one in. Chance for Lautaro. There we go. 13th goal of the season. Hopefully that'll boost his confidence a little bit. Nice to see him back on the score sheet. Like I say, he's been a bit hit and miss this season. But a lovely ball in from Lamar here. And Lautaro, yeah, meets it superbly as he lobs that. Like, we're using sort of his head, but he lobs it over the keeper, doesn't he, really? But just checking for an offside. Clearly onside by that, like, you know what I mean? That sort of margin. Another free kick here as Lamar like plays it from this side. Chance for Lowen coming in, but unfortunately couldn't keep his header down. So we go into the break. Very convincing first half performance from us. 2-0. We've only had three shots, I should say, on target, which I don't know how to fix that, to be honest. I really don't, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe you've got some ideas out there, but for some reason they just don't seem to get the shots on target, even though their shooting is pretty good with, like, you know, the players that we've got in this side. But it's just one of those things, I suppose. It's just part of the game, and as long as we're winning, I suppose that doesn't really matter, does it? So the second half gets underway as Leeds get things off and running, looking to obviously chase the game now, as we've put a little bit of pressure on Rob Holding there, going back to Sam Johnson in goal. Again, Lautaro hunting him down, and he's forced him again into a mistake as it's come out here to Nico Williams. Williams now is able to, like, you know, keep going with the ball, looking for options, but he's still going, and somehow he's managed to get a goal. Well, that was a weird one. He ran initially, lost the ball, it sort of bounced off like the Leeds player, came back into his possession. You'll see it here. It's a nice little bit of a run. He was looking for options, couldn't find one, so he continued his run. Tackle there, bounces off the back heel of Bogus, I think it was, and it just falls nicely back to Williams. He hits it, and Sam Johnson is beaten for our third goal. So we're in control of the game, about 10 minutes or so to go, so just going to arrest a few players, really. That's it, like, you know what I mean? So we're, you know, they're all playing really, really well, so it's just a case of just, like, resting a few. So Ruben Neves, I'm going to take off and bring Jordan Henderson on in his place. Should I play him more of the defensive? Yeah, I think I'll switch that around. Actually going to give Bobby a bit of a run out. Martinez can come off. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. So we've got an interesting camera angle here as Bentancur now puts this one into the box. Obviously seeing a little bit of the scaffolding there as the work continues on expanding Anfield here, as Jordan Henderson just lays this into Thomas Lamar, just lays it off now to Bentancur. And they're just, like, looking for options, but it's Lamar who's, like, managed to make that surge in. Oh, what a goal there from Curtis Jones. Having a great game. His second goal of the match, and picks out that, like, you know, that far post there, like, you know, superbly. As you can see, Lamar just lays it off here to Bentancur. Bentancur now looking to, you know, pull the Leeds, like, players around a bit. Just lays it off here. Curtis just sets himself and, yeah, gets a great goal. Similar to the one he scored, like, in real life, you know, against Everton. That is very similar to that, wasn't it? But there we go. A very, very convincing win over Leeds. Yeah, didn't really put up much of a fight at all. And, yeah, we're just, confidence is growing. Like I say, we've seemed to have gotten over the heartache of losing the League Cup, yeah, up in the next episode, guys, will be Manchester United. Yeah, we always like taking them on, don't we, with our massive, like, rivalry and stuff like that. But yeah, a very good results in this one, and also obviously in the game against Real Madrid. So just to give you a look at the league table, there were some other games, like, played and stuff. We were on actually on the Sunday, so as you can see, Arsenal did play, so they got themselves a win. I'm trying to think, I think it was against Wolves, I'm trying to think now, but yeah, Manchester City and Everton holding each other there, and then we got Chelsea with yeah, you'd expect them to be beating Bristol City considering where they are. Would you say it's those bottom three that are going to go? Who knows? I mean, yeah, I suppose Bristol's could possibly pull themselves out of there, but it's looking likely that it's going to be those three that are going down. As for top four and stuff like that, I'm not sure, but we're looking very, very good with 8 games remaining. Manchester United and who was it? Oh, Nottingham Forest in the quarterfinals will be in the next episode. But take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there, and thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.